Stars burning, step from the edges of sorrow and escape the pitch prisons of night. I will trade each and every tomorrow just for 30 seconds of flight. Now, I've always told people I'm afraid of heights. I've always lied. I'm afraid of myself. At great heights, I'm like a tinderbox. I just want to jump. It's like one spark, one flick switch, and I'm lost, feet disappearing out over the edge. And it's been like this for as long as I can remember. At 7, I came to understand the severed nature of self, the separation of two worlds. There held in my father's hand, standing with tourists in lines too deep along skyscraper railings. I felt that part of my soul scaling the barriers, hurl itself flailing out over the edge, laughing and wailing all the way down, now dead. And I wanted to go with it. At 17, it was back on the bridge, and I felt that seditious twitch in my feet, the call of dark fishes beneath that water like concrete. Overrun, I'm fingers and thumbs, I'm white knuckles wrapped tight around rungs of white iron fencing. I'm there held fast, pensive and trembling. And at 27, it was as deep as a taste. And I'm standing on the north face of a mountain. I'm bound in a full body craving to jump, to feel the wind on my skin, the leaves through my teeth, the skull caved in and bleeding, the branches of ghost gums driven in deep through the chest till I rest as a mess of dead flesh and kindling. You know that feeling. It's a reeling soul's last rebellion against the fate that it's held in to say renal failure at 70 be damned. I will die in a whirlwind of chaos and beauty, because I can. And stars burning step from the edges of sorrow and escape the pitch prisons of night. I'll trade each and every tomorrow just for 30 seconds of flight. And when I dream of going out like this. I'm a suicide note with half pike and twist. I run past the lips and use the moon's chin as a springboard. I'm airborne. I'm there, arms spread and suspended for a second beyond gravity's claws. I'm Damocles' sword, the peak of a parabola drawn before an enormous theatre of stars. I'm 30,000 feet from my dreams, and I'm closing in faster, and I'm closing in faster, and I'm closing in faster and faster. I'm a cannon shot blasting past the tea parties of angels. I leave partly eaten bagels, teaspoons and flipping dinner plates to trail in my wake. I bank left and make puncture marks in the face of a storm cloud, spinning now, carving through like a corkscrew, two eyes brimming with thunder blue powder. I round out to the sound of lightning on my tail. There's cloud spray in my nostrils. My head's back, I'm singing black and gold gospel, now cutting across the impossible left pop, spilling out of the soft underbelly of cloud into full view of the world now. And I've got one shoulder down and I'm charging the ground, the whistling sound of havoc unwound as now I cut lines in my wrists with a knife and splice open my chest. I wind out in wide arcs and coloured confetti spills from my flesh. It's scattered and left behind me, left spiralling up into the slipstream. Blood red, orange, purple and green. I am screaming. I am left breathless, wind burnt and bleeding, but it all ends in a bang, because I will slam and sink fangs into the earth with enough powder, wipe out a wheat silo, or make an acre-wide crater in cornfields, or cut through a skyscraper like paper into the street, leave an unspeakable mess of crushed metal street signs and truck wrecks. The dust settles on what's left of a smoking, smouldering Toyota Hilux. I said bullshit, unbreakable. Bullshit, unbreakable. Bullshit. I dream of falling and I dream of fire, but I will leave nothing but a trail of smoke, a burnt out shell and 8 miles of pretty litter. And this is the way my life will end. Not with a bang, but a whisper. And stars burning step from the edges of sorrow and escape the pitch prisons of night. I will trade each and every tomorrow just for 30 seconds of flight.